Please subscribe and you can download this code from description below. Certainly. When you run a Flask application using app.run, the execution of your Python script typically stops until you manually interrupt it. However, there are scenarios where you might want to continue executing code after starting the Flask development server. One common use case is running additional tasks or setting up background processes. To achieve this, you can use the threading module in Python to run the Flask app in a separate thread, allowing the main thread to continue executing other tasks. Here's a simple tutorial with code examples. If you haven't installed Flask yet, you can do so using pip. Create a file named app.py and define a simple Flask application. Modify the app.py file to include a function that runs the Flask app in a separate thread. In this example, the run_flask_app function is defined to run the Flask app using app.run. The main thread then starts this function in a separate thread using the thread class from the threading module. After starting the Flask app in a thread, the main thread continues with other tasks. Run the app.py script. You should see output from both the Flask app and the main thread. The Flask app is running in the background, and the main thread is free to continue executing other tasks. This tutorial provides a basic example, and you may need to adapt it based on the specific requirements of your application. ChatGPT